quick update on the Colts injuries. So we talked about Carson Wentz, Quenton Nelson, both with foot issues, both requiring surgery.
Yep.
Initially, they said Wentz's injury could be 5 to 12 weeks, that they aren't going to rush him back, and they're still sticking with not rushing him back. But the reports coming out now are that both Nelson and Wentz could potentially be ready by week 1. And then Frank Reich did say, yeah, but we're not going to rush Wentz back.
Yeah.
Irsay said that as well, is that they're not wanting to rush Wentz back. I think it's asking a lot for 5 weeks. So I listened to another pod where they were talking specifically about these foot injuries.
Yep.
The short term is 5 weeks, but that you're
not healthy at that 5 weeks.
They're saying that he won't be healthy this season.
Oh, geez, I didn't know that.
Because there's so many little bones in the foot that are have muscles tightly wound around them and everything.
Yep.
The surgery is more invasive than you would think, and you're on your feet all the time. He would have to be off of that foot constantly to have it be healing up as much as it needs to be, where it's not going to be some sort of an issue.
I mean, quarterbacks don't need their feet, right?
Not all of them.
Yeah.
I mean,
Big Ben doesn't.
You can definitely put your feet in cement and be okay sometimes. Tom Brady had an 8-second 40 or something like that. But I think regardless of what happens, if he comes back week 1, if he comes back in week 10 or 12 or whatever it ends up being, he's not going to be 100%.
Yeah.
And that's just going to hurt the Colts. It's going to hurt the chances of that draft pick going to the Shithawks.
Well, it's going to help the Colts because they're not going to have to lose a first-round pick.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see.
Which they're going to need to use probably on a quarterback in the first round because Carson Wentz ain't the guy.
Yeah, and nor is Jacob Eason, but it sounds like it's Ellinger.
Sam Ellinger. Apparently
from Texas, rookie?
Rookie out of Texas. I did not. He reminds me of Colt McCoy. Mm-hmm. He is not a starter in the league. He is going to be a very productive backup. Apparently, he looks very good, though. He has had command of the huddle. The guys are actually kind of rallying around Sam from the reports that I've read. I'm interested to see what happens there.
Yeah, so they might not need to make a trade for a big dick Nick Foles or something like that, or a Gardner, like I've been saying.
So I'm gonna come back to Minshew later, but
so if is it Ellinger?
Ellinger.
Yeah. If he actually starts playing well and balls out, I don't think they bring Wentz back anytime soon before they need him. They'll just let him sit those 12 games.
I'm not sure they
like
bring him back, period.
Yeah, it could.
Carson may be on his last leg. I could see this being a...
There's a pun in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see this being the start of his announcement to beginning to retire. He has been constantly beat up. Like, we saw this happen with Andrew Luck. Andrew Luck was a baller. Andrew Luck probably could have won Super Bowls.
Yeah.
But his body was destroyed because he was not protected. Or he put himself in situations where he should not have put himself.
That's one of the saddest situations of wasted talent for me, really. Andrew Luck, I loved Andrew Luck.
Me too. His fucking neck beard was legendary.
Yeah, and he was damn good. Damn good football player,
baller.
And never got a chance to realize his full potential, execute all of his talent on the field and develop because he was just always getting those injuries. So, but hell of a smart guy too.
Stanford. Yeah.
But yeah, not to go on a tangent about old quarterbacks for the Colts, but just wanted to give you all an update. It sounds like those guys, Nelson and Wentz, potentially could be back sooner than later. If one of the two is going to come back sooner, it's going to be Nelson because that guy is a bad motherfucker. And I think that
so nasty.
You know what, linemen, they are always injured, whether or not it's keeping them off the field or not.
Yeah,
that's
you get guys that play with torn MCLs, ACLs. Like you get guys who play with injury. He's going to be fine. He's going to come back. He's probably not going to come back at 5. Give him a little extra time, especially if you don't have a good starting quarterback. Don't rush back your best offensive lineman to put him in a situation where he is potentially beat up more.
Mm-hmm.
But he's going to be okay.